Let me say this straight. God never told his daughters to be broke. He never said poverty was holy, and he never designed you to struggle your whole life just to prove you love him. If you're new here, hey, I'm Claudie, and this is Lane to Wealth, where we talk about building real biblical wealth. Not flexing, not chasing fame, not the world's version of success. We do it God's way. And I'm going to be honest with you, I always knew God was a wealthy God. That was never the issue. I never believed God wanted his people broke. I never believed struggle was spiritual. What messed me up was the environment, the mindset I grew up around, where money was treated like something dangerous, something people would hate you for. Like if you had money, you were prideful, and if you were broke, you were holy. But deep down, I knew that wasn't God. I remember being younger thinking, if God owns everything, why would his children live like nothing? It just didn't match. But instead of getting answers, most of us were handed fear, silence, or guilt. And maybe you felt that too, like wanting money made you wrong, but struggling was somehow right. Let's be clear. So let's clear this up. There are two kinds of wealth: worldly wealth, ego, flex, greed, status; biblical wealth, stewardship, multiplication, provision, legacy. The Bible literally says the blessing of the Lord makes rich and adds no sorrow. So if wealth brings chaos, stress, burnout, that's not God. God's wealth comes with peace, purpose, and order. Nowhere in Scripture does God celebrate lack. God multiplied Abraham, God elevated Joseph, God blessed Solomon with wisdom and wealth. In Proverbs 31, she bought land, she invested, she multiplied. If poverty was holy, God wouldn't teach stewardship. Struggle may build faith, but it was never meant to be your permanent lifestyle. And also, you can't feed the hungry if you're starving. You can't build legacy if you have nothing to pass down. And you can't help your family if you're drowning yourself. In the hands of a righteous woman, money is not dangerous. It's actually very powerful. It funds purpose, it protects family, it creates option, it supports the kingdom. Most of us were scared of wealth. We were scared of opinions. They'll say, you changed. They'll hate you. If you have more, they'll think you're arrogant. So instead of building, we stay small, quiet, safe. But fear does not come from God. Confusion does not come from God. Lack does not come from God. Culture taught us that. Survival taught us that. Religion, not scripture, taught us that, not scripture. Women are not just helpers, we are builders. We build homes, we build atmospheres, we build stability, we build generations. And Proverbs 31 isn't weak. That isn't a weak woman. She's a strategist, a businesswoman, an investor. God didn't call women to wait for provision. He called us to multiply what he gives us. So let's settle this. God never asks you to stay broke to prove your loyalty. He never asks you to shrink so others feel comfortable. He never asks you to apologize for wanting stability. If your heart belongs to God, money isn't a threat, it's a tool. In this lane, we don't chase wealth, we steward it, we multiply it, and we use it for purpose. If you're ready to build wealth God's way, confidently, boldly, and unapologetically, please subscribe, stay close, and leave something in the comments. This is Lane to Wealth, and we're just getting started. Thank you for watching, and God bless.